Good evening, everyone. I'm Dionysius, and we're here with Orlando. And tonight we're going to discuss about firearms and their importance in the close protection business. Orlando,
What do you want to know?
is it necessary for everyone in the close protection business to know about firearms, and to what extent?
Let's put it this way. It depends where you are. It depends where you're working. Now, in most places, firearms are very, very restricted. And in a lot of places, you cannot carry firearms. You cannot own firearms or be around firearms for defensive purposes. The only reason you can have firearms is for sporting purposes. I had guns in UK when they were legal. It was legal to have handguns, and you could only have them for sporting purposes. So it depends where you are. It depends what you're going to be doing. If you're providing close protection services in an area where firearms are banned, then why do you need to know about firearms? Let's use UK as an example. Everything's banned there. Their laws on weapons are extreme. Their laws on self-defense are extreme, or use of force are extreme. So I still see people providing CP courses in the UK, and they're doing pseudo firearms training with airsoft. To me, it's complete BS. You're wasting. There's no need to teach people those skill sets because they can't use them. If you're in a location where firearms are available for self-defense and close protection purposes, yeah, you need to know how to use firearms. One of the things people think is if you go to other countries, you'll be given firearms. Well, firearms are restricted in most places. If you're going to another country, you're not just going to be able to pick up, and even if you own a firearm in Europe, let's say for sporting purposes, take that firearm and fly to somewhere in Africa and walk around with a gun on you. You'll be arrested as you arrive in that country, if they even allow you on the plane. So the use of firearms, I would say, depends where you are, depends what you're doing, but it's not essential in the close protection business. Most international close protection jobs are generally unarmed due to the complexities of transporting firearms internationally, if you can own firearms in your home location.
Okay, you were talking about, another time you were talking about gun safety and NGOs.
Yeah, I think well, put it this way, if you're going to a hostile environment, if you're an NGO or anybody, CP guy, you might be going to a hostile environment where guns are available. Hostile environment where guns are available, we can talk about United States for one, all right? Let's say there's an incident and there's a firearm on the floor, or from an NGO perspective, you're trying to deal with a casualty and there's guns around. You need to be able to make that gun safe. So somebody can innocently pick that gun up to put it in a safe location and pull the trigger and end up shooting other people. So I think if you're going to be in this business or going to locations where firearms are available, you need to understand firearm safety, and at least to be able to pick up a gun, point it in a safe direction, unload it, make it safe so it's not going to hurt anybody else. I know with a lot of NGOs, media people, they're very anti-gun, but to me it's basic safety. It's basic safety that if you're around firearms, you don't have to know how to shoot them, but you know how to make them safe.
As a standard procedure.
As a standard procedure. As I said, you're working for an NGO, there's a medical casualty, they have a firearm on the floor. What are you going to do? Ignore the firearm, then you're going to pick it up and somebody pulls the trigger by accident and shoots so many people. You should know how to make the gun safe. You don't need to know how to shoot it.
Okay. Thank you very much, Orlando. That's all for tonight. We hope you enjoy our content. If that's true, you can subscribe. And if you want a specific answer to a specific question, please use the comment below. Good night.